Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. You know the deal, make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. And today we are flying out the Mirage 5F, specifically the French one, not the Share, because both of them actually got a lower BR. They're both of them 10.0, but the 5F has magic 1s. Jesus, magic 5s? Oh my god. But the funny thing is that you will see in this gameplay that this aircraft actually doesn't need the MAGICS to actually perform well. And 10.0 right now, it's a very good BR for it. It is just amazing, man. It's probably the best Mirage quote-unquote 3 that we have. Obviously, this is the Mirage 5, but you know what I mean. It is based off of the Mirage 3, right? It is still lacking a little bit of power, but the lack of a radar makes it so that it loses a little bit less energy, I feel like, especially in turns, since it doesn't have to balance that out in the nose, right? It does help a lot. Of course, you don't have the R530, but you do still have the two MAGICS. You have to be still worrying about all aspect missiles because of the mighty attackers, right? We still see a lot of A10s, as you see, a lot of Su-25 sometimes, and A6s, and that can be a problem if you are not ready. These matches that I was getting into were perfect to do this and get people by surprise, flying in the middle of the cloud. So that's probably the best tactic that you will notice to do with such an aircraft against these all-aspect beasts, right, with A9Ls and R60Ms, because you don't have any flares, so you need to do whatever you have to try to avoid getting shot by anything remotely all-aspect, right? So yeah, it probably is the major problem with this aircraft, and it's probably why it got such a low BR, but to be honest, it is really fun to actually fly it. I already kind of like this one, just due to the weight and everything and how it performed overall, right, compared to the Mirage 3s. But the thing is that it had a very kind of difficult BR. Not that it changes too much, if you ask me. I mean, we are still fighting the same kind of level of aircraft, but it does feel a little bit less complicated. I don't know, it feels like you are in the right BR. Apart from the all-aspect missiles, you can basically fight anything that you want and anything that you can put your hands on it. You still need to have the same worries about these aircraft, for example, losing a lot of energy while turning. And it is a very good bomber if you want to use it with it as one, right? Especially with a talisman or something like that. It can be a very, right now specifically, a very good aircraft to actually grind the French tech tree. So as you see, I'm just picking up the stragglers here with surprise attacks using the clouds, using low altitude flying a little bit, and I barely even used the yeah, I think that kill I stole. I didn't even see that he was actually burning, so sorry for that guy. I really for some reason didn't notice that he was on fire, but anyway, you still have to worry about stuff like this, A10s with their flares, infinite flares, but it's such an easy aircraft to fly. It really is right now. It has just one problem, which is the lack of flares, which is pretty alright even for a 10.0 aircraft. A lot of 10.0s don't have it, and you will see right here something like the magic, what the magic can do. Obviously you can only carry 2, which is you know, not optimal, but still it's 2 MAGICS. It is one of the best missiles out there, even though it is the one. It is one of the best missiles. You need to be careful with those type of situations when missiles actually like to see other missiles and think it's a flare or something, or another aircraft, and then go for it. So yeah, I fired 2 of the MAGICS to that 1F5, and then I'm basically out of missiles. So we are back with just the cannons, right? And at the end of the day, you will see that it's all you need. It is a very good dogfighter, kind of a fast aircraft, and it's just perfect for that. So yeah, very interesting. If you haven't checked it out, because with the new VR, it feels a lot better than it was before. And I don't know how I missed that kill. Really don't know. But anyway, returning to the battle there. As you see, a lot of the same aircraft that we faced in the other match as well. F5s, A6s, MiG-21s in our team. So this is the type of engagement that you will face. Open ground even. It's an open ground in the sense of not having anything to use as a cover. So no clouds or anything like that. So sometimes you will need to turn off your engine to actually use it as kind of a flare. Which will work, I think, one time in this match. I don't know if it was this match that I actually have that, but I'm looking at it right now. As you see, a lot of A10s as well. So very, very good, man. I don't know. It feels like it was kind of a limited BR change, you know. It wasn't too big on the sense of aircraft. We didn't have too many BR changes in it, but all of them were actually pretty good. A lot of people are complaining about the F5s being 10.7s, but to be honest, man, I mean, it's hard to fly an F5 against a MiG-29. It's not really optimal, right? So being a 10.7 is kind of what it got going for it. You barely have anything else that you can do in that sense. I don't know how I missed that shot. Heavy guns, always think about the bullet drop of these. And the A10 is completely oblivious to my position over here. Now he saw me, but then he was already dead. The A10 not having a lot of survivability as well. And you will notice that it is kind of food for you guys. It really is an easy aircraft to fight and to kill. And it's kind of even sad, but I don't know. It is what it is, right? So as you see, 2 A10 kills, very easy kills. The third one, and then we're going to try to hunt our last kill, going for those targets right there, as you see. So more A10s, more F5s. The main problem with the F5 is always the small size, but yeah, it's very, very fun aircraft. As I said, go out there, check it out. I mean, 10.0 with Magic ones, it's like the old Yak 38 when it was 9.7 and nobody actually had R60s. Remember that? It was a very interesting aircraft that was problematic to get kills, but then you always have 2 confirmed kills with the R60s, right? This is kind of like that, but then it's amazing at dogfighting and doing gun kills as well, which makes it incredibly good, actually. It really is a very good aircraft. I don't know why I'm liking it so much, but yeah, it is very, very cool. Anyway, last kill, F5C, kind of missed the shots there, but eventually got him. So very good aircraft. Go out there, test it out. It's very, very fun, kind of a different and raw experience. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.